Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. My name is Cilla. In today's video we are doing May through the rainbow. Our color this month is turquoise / teal, and I'm going to play with something that is new to me. This is a Peachy Cheap kit that I purchased. It's Simple Stories My Story. It came with a package of die cuts, the bits and pieces. There's 42 pieces, a pack of Freckled Fawn alpha stickers, a sticker book that is from the My Story collection, and 5 pieces of paper. And we'll just go through those papers real quick right now. This one is called I Share Your Story. It is a library. And we have this diamond pattern with stars in the center on the back. We have these vines, Focusing on Me as the name of this paper. Love, love, love this side. I love this side. This one is called Journal Elements. We have the cameras on a pink background and these journaling elements on the reverse. To me, this collection has a Maggie Holmes feel to it. This one is called Tags and Bookmark Elements. So their tags are very different. This is the first collection that I've received that I've noticed this. They are not the very linear, everything's the same kind of tags. They are very, very different. So Simple Stories is shaking it up. This one is called Just Be You, and it's a floral on a black background, and on the reverse is this grid pattern. I've already brought in a white piece of cardstock because I think we should just get making. So we're going to place our papers there, and we're going to talk about what sketch I will be going off of. So I think I'm going to go off of this one in the center on the bottom, and I only have one photo, so there's definitely going to be some adjustments made. So let's start creating. My photo is a photo of Thomas Jefferson's library. Now it's behind glass because they don't want anyone touching the books or it being exposed to air or anything. So it's sealed and it's behind glass. You can just look through it. And of course there's a story written on the glass. But I thought that was very interesting. We were in Washington, D.C. This is going to be my background because we're working with turquoise / teal. And I'm going to be using the white cardstock. So I haven't decided yet if I'm framing the white cardstock or if this is going to be the case. If I'm going to use the white cardstock as my frame, and I kind of like that, and let this be my background. And I'm going to be using as a strip of books as my band that goes across, and then we're going to build from there. So I'm going to start putting some things together. I'll be right back. I've made my foundation. I used some wood grain washi tape in the back to bring in these darker browns. This was just recently given to me by Teresa. And I decided, just looking at this, the library look is fine, but looking at this photo, you can tell they're really not the same vibe. So I needed to kind of downplay the whimsical look. So I decided to go to my Fajala because, if you've been watching any of my videos lately, you know that I have reset my desk in a major way. And my Fajala is set up for me to just grab instantly additional items to help build my layouts. And I have this 6x8. This is from a Simple Stories 6x8 pad. I believe it was Hip Hop Hooray. And I have several of these actually. I have 3. Die cuts with a view. These are matte stacks. So I'm going to frame my photo or matte my photo using this because I needed that contrast, and I definitely needed to just kind of bring in a little bit more serious vibe. I took advantage of my coughing fit to go ahead and adhere everything down. I was talking about needing to downplay the whimsical nature of this paper line, and there wasn't any other sheets that I have that I felt could do that, so I brought in some other papers. I just wanted to explain that a little bit more. Now I'm going to go back to the sketch and see how they had placed their embellishments, just to see if I'm on board with that. I kind of like the journaling bit coming down this way, and I think I'm going to mimic that here. I'm not so sure about this, so I need to think about that for a minute. So I'm going to look to see what I have available, and I'm going to look at my journaling bits to see if anything that is included in my paper is not quite so whimsical. I'm just going to keep going back to that term. So these are the elements that I have. I don't want to use the same grid. Let me think. There's nothing on this side that I want to use. And nothing's really jumping out at me on this side. So let's go to this one. I kind of like this one. That's solid. I think I'll probably just use this one and stop being indecisive. That's what I shall do. So I'm going to trim that out. I'm going to move this to the side, and when I come back, because you know how I am, more than likely the layout's going to be ready. I decided to just go ahead and make with you while you're watching me. I'm going to bring in this border punch that looks like torn notebook paper. And apparently I didn't get it just in the middle like I should have. Yeah, I didn't do that great. I'm going to turn it upside down and cut this off, because I know you want to use that on something else. It's cute. And I think I'm going to take it under the photo there. Yes, I like that. And I'm going to just ruffle it up a little bit because I want it to look like I tore it out of a notebook. So there we go. Okay, now it's time for us to do a title. And I think it's going to be Enjoy This Memory. Okay, this is going to take time to assemble that. I'm going to pause. I went through my die cut pack and chose pieces that I thought could work to start my clusters, and this is what I've chosen. These are flowers, just a group of flowers, a plant, a bundle of books here, a globe, this stack of books with glasses, this book, butterfly, coffee cup, and then happy. Now, this is my thought process. The font on here does not match this font, and it looks very whimsical. And this one is a little more scripty, but still not quite that. So that just kind of eliminates this one for me. That's my opinion. You know, everyone's got a different opinion when they're designing. I'm going to go ahead and open up my sticker book. And I will start building out my clusters. Now, these larger pieces are probably going to be bases. So this is going to be a base, and I'm going to build on this corner here. I'm going to build here, and I'm probably going to build somewhere right in here. I'll be right back. And my layout is finished. I've made my clusters. I included a label from my label bowl, or little section in my bowl. And I just filled out the clusters the way that I wanted to with the die cuts that I had pulled out. And my new philosophy is to not save. Just use it, because it just becomes just too much. So now if I've got it out and I think it looks good, I use it. I don't think twice about it. That is very new for me, because for far too long I have told myself, oh, I might need that on another layout, so I need to conserve. No, I'm at a different place in my life, and I don't need to conserve. I just need to use my stuff. So I've used stickers out of my sticker book. I used a label out of here. I used die cuts, and I used stickers off of my title sheet. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with where we've gotten to. I will do a little bit of journaling. It's pretty self-explanatory what it is, but I do want to put the date when we were there. Thank you for joining me. Listed down below is going to be everyone who's playing along with Through the Rainbow. And if you would like to share your layouts with Jeanielinguine over in the Girl Cave, then that Facebook group is also down below. Come back and we will chat again soon. Bye-bye.